Hello.
Hello.
Tamworth, how are you doing? It's so much fun.
Yeah, well, I only got here yesterday,
Yes.
so I'm nice and fresh.
Yes,
fresh meat
ready
on
to
the
go.
street.
And you were just saying you've already done an interview today, so you've hit the ground running.
Yeah, I've got about 7 today, so I'm
Oh my gosh.
running here, there, and everywhere, which is really
That is good, but how good is that? You get to see so many different people doing your interviews and different audience.
And meet other artists on the way in
Yes.
and out.
That's true, yeah.
So good. Yeah.
I love that idea. Yeah. You were here last year. How many Tamworths have you done so far? You've done a fair few, haven't you?
Yeah, I lost count because my very first Tamworth was in the year 2000, and I was about 9, and that's when I was like, I'm going to come and sing here when I'm older.
Yeah,
and I did.
Yeah.
So I think 3 or 4 years after that was really getting into the swing of the junior academy, and that's when it really started for me. I think I remember walking the red carpet at 16 at the Golden Guitars.
Oh, nerve-wracking at 16.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Oh, my goodness.
Myself and Amos Morris.
Yeah.
Together. It was really sweet.
Love
so,
music.
yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
Big fan.
That was, yes. I would have been here that year, I reckon, watching, because I remember him on the red carpet. So, when that was you?
2006.
Yeah, I was here that year. Yeah. I was only... I think I was 17. No, I was 18.
Yeah.
Yeah. When I did that.
Tamworth.
A lot of time. I remember the red carpet that year was so hot.
Yeah.
It was like 40, I think it was 45 or something. It was really, really hot that year. And I remember standing up there watching the people on the carpet going, how do you stop the sweat marks? And I remember feeling so sorry for everybody on it. It was so hot.
Hair and makeup.
Yes.
And nice dresses.
Yeah,
it's just so hot in the heat.
Yeah.
And then you're singing and it's even sweatier. It's like doing a workout.
Exactly right. It's like a workout. But it's not that hot today. It's 30
it's
today,
quite
so it's going to be nice. Yeah. And I know you would be used to the heat from home as well.
Yeah.
But it's different heat, isn't it?
It is. We've got a little bit more humidity. We're a bit more subtropical. But I lived in Tamworth. I actually moved here in my early 20s for 4 years.
Wow.
So I'm like, I kind of know.
Did you like it?
I loved it. Yeah, it's second home. I really love it. And I've still got family and friends here. So
you don't have to, you get to catch up with them in festival.
Exactly.
And enjoy
it.
It.
We do that. We usually have a night where we all go out and catch up.
Good. Oh, that is lovely. Where can we see you playing this Tamworth? Interviews everywhere, but playing as well.
Yeah, I've got a couple of shows. Well, I've got the fan zone today, so that'll be good at 1:50. Speaking about the hottest time of the day, that's going to be fun. So,
they have fans up there? I don't think they do they?
Actually,
I don't know if I saw any this year.
I'm dressed for it. I'm nice and cool today, so it'll be fine.
Oh my gosh.
So then I'm at the Wellness Club tomorrow. So
I love the Wellness Club. It's right next to our hotel. We can actually hear that. Last night we had the windows open, the sliding door, so we could listen to it.
Just shows around the clock.
It was so nice. Yeah. It was so nice. Wellness Dog. I don't know. There's something about the atmosphere in that venue. It's just really relaxing.
Yeah. Really intimate.
Yeah, it is really intimate.
I love playing there because we're doing a songwriters round with Piper Butcher and Corey Leggy. So
lovely.
The intimate vibes, you can really talk about the songs and people take it in. I enjoy it.
And people interact really well with the songwriter, the writer rounds. They'll actually ask questions sometimes and they get the opportunity to answer that. But it's so beautiful.
It's a totally different show. Yeah, so do I. I love watching them too. So that's why I love doing them because they're my favourite.
I want to do that in Nashville. I just want to go and watch. If I was over there, I don't think I'd go to the big shows. I'd just be watching the songwriter rounds because you just connect with it so much more. And I think, even if it's a song you're not necessarily be a really big fan of, and you hear the background story, sometimes it changes your view of it, I think. And then you're like, that makes sense now.
Yeah. And just that human aspect of, the emotions behind things. And wow, you went through that.
And I think just country music in general is the best for songwriters because most of their songs are storytelling.
Yeah.
So songwriting around works really well hand in hand with it, whereas other genres sometimes it doesn't really work as well because
that acoustic vibe doesn't.
It doesn't. No,
and I don't think a lot of other genres do
it.
That,
no,
that I know
every now and again, and that's sort of it, and for specifically designed things. Whereas we do that a lot here, and it's growing everywhere we go. You see festivals doing it.
More, And the bigger names like Lainey Wilson, they all did that one at CNC last year.
That was amazing.
So things like that, I would love to watch that.
Oh, me too. That's where I park just to listen to that. And I think that's also part of being in the industry, isn't it? Like we want to because we write songs and we know what goes into them. We love hearing other people's stories about it. So
yeah.
I think
And how did you put that together?
Yes,
That line, you know.
And it's, where did that sound come from? Because you couldn't imagine yourself imagining that tune.
Yeah.
And so, like, what triggered that?
Yeah,
you know?
absolutely. So that'll be great. And I'm a huge fan of Piper Butcher. I haven't heard Corey before, but I'm really excited.
He's really good vibe, and Piper's just lovely.
Yeah,
so.
I just can't wait to just fangirl over them and listen to their stuff as well.
Fun
so
night.
it's kind of so that's 1 till 3 tomorrow, and then Rusty Cook, my producer, is doing his own showcase this year, which is really cool at the Press Hotel.
Oh,
so from 9 on Saturday morning, and it's on during the parade as
well.
Yes,
I was going to say that's a parade time.
Can come in and out if it's too overwhelming outside at the parade. They can come on in.
Always hot the morning of the parade. Always hot or rainy. Like, you've got 2 options. Or both.
I think the heat might be exhausted, but then it might give us some rain. So.
Did you see the lightning last night?
I did.
Oh
I was
my
so excited.
gosh, that was the like we get lightning everywhere, but the forks were incredible. It was like painting the sky. It was really fun to watch. It was almost like everything just steamed, and it just brought the temperature to it. So it was nice to watch last night. I was thinking, geez, I hope it doesn't get too close to the park and the people on stage in those areas. I thought they'll have to shut it down, but it actually avoided sort of the main part of it.
More over.
It was,
I was watching it. We're out that way, sort of that end of Peel Street, and you could just see it.
Beautiful.
Sat outside the caravan looking at the light
Lovely.
show.
So did you come alone? Did you bring family?
I brought Grant, my partner. We left our daughter Faith.
Did you bring her?
With bananas. Well, she's 2, so she's kind of. We did bring her last year, and my mum and dad came and sort of helped, but it was still a lot. So my mum this time and Grant's mum, they're both home kind of taking it.
And she'd love that spend time with the grandparents. I know we used to love it when going. So absolutely good for her, and time for them to have fun with her and things.
Yeah, it's hard for me because I go, oh my god, it's 2 nights and I miss her already.
How long have you been apart? Is that the longest this time?
This will be that we had to do a festival in Townsville last year for New Year's, the Buckwild Country Barn Sessions. So we were away for about 3 nights then, I think, and she was a lot younger. But this year it was really good. I sat her down and I said, Mum has to go and sing and go to work, and she knows all about that now. So she goes, oh, Mummy's going to sing, so she understands that we have to be away.
Is she showing interest musically? Do you think she'll...
anything that looks like a microphone, she picks up and she sings. She goes, I'm singing the sad song.
Oh,
she loves sad song.
How gorgeous.
Is this song sad?
So if it's not sad, I'm not singing it.
My daughter, the emo country thing. So it's really good. It's a good time. Yeah.
Well, we can get tickets to tonight's show still, or is it walking? Well, the Stock on Fridge was usually great.
Getting on in. That's tomorrow at 1 o'clock. And that'll be a nice time of day to come in and have a beer. I think everyone will be just starting to think about having a beer.
And Saturday morning.
No
also
tickets.
Free.
Walk on in at 9 o'clock. So
so go and watch it between. And we're talking, awards that night. So it's going to be a busy morning for everybody. So it's perfect that time of day. Go in, have a bit of a rest before you have to then go and get glammed up to hit the awards again. Yes. Perfect spot. Any survival tips for Tamworth? Any venues that you say go and check out? Artists.
The Press. The Press is my favourite, and especially if you want a cocktail. And if you get a seat there, just treasure that seat. Don't move. Sit down, have a cocktail.
Get somebody else to get your drink for you because it won't last.
Yeah, absolutely. So we love that. Both Grant and I, we really love that venue. And I'll come back through the year and hopefully do a gig there for my album launch.
Wonderful. I was going to say, is to get music coming, album launch. How's it feeling?
Yeah, really good. We actually went to the studio yesterday. So while Brad's here, my studio drummer, we got to go work on some things with him.
Oh, lovely.
And that was really nice. Just to get away from the busy festival too, and hone in on the music that's coming out, and also just get that sense of excitement about the new music. It's a nice vibe to bring into the festival. So
are you going to test a song or 2 out?
I am testing a few little sneaky songs out all across every show. So Fan Zone today, tomorrow, and the Press the post office on Saturday. So that will all be sneakies, plus there's things also put out this year. So.
You've had a great year. Like 2024 was really good. So 25 is shaping up to be quite a busy year for you. So if you want to see a few, get a sneak peek of songs that are yet to come, head to one of the shows, or all of them if you can.
All of them. Follow me around.
Yes, exactly. So your new album heading out. You're going to do a few more on the road shows.
Yeah, so I've got the band. I've got my Northern Rivers band now. So
Yes.
we're doing some local stuff, but we're also going to do a little tour. So
Yeah.
probably May, June. Looking
Oh,
towards
good time.
mid-year.
Yeah.
So, and we'll start in Queensland. We're quite close to Brisbane.
Yeah.
We'll start up there and work our way down to a home gig.
Perfect.
And
Yes.
down
Yeah.
the coast.
And then try and treat it as a holiday as well and look around while you're doing it. Yeah.
Absolutely. And we've all got families, so
Yes.
we might even bring the families.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah, bring the tribes.
Wow, that's going to be great. How are you going writing? Are you finding any time to sit and write?
I haven't written for a couple of months now, actually. I did have a little bit of a break. In
Me
saying
too.
that, my phone notes
Yeah.
are full
A
of
little-
different. They always are. So I never really stop, but I haven't sat down to work on those.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
and it's always weird when I'm releasing music and getting ready for that phase.
Yeah.
To be
Yeah.
writing for something else.
Another phase.
But
And that is the hard part, isn't it? Because when you write a song and then, you get it to a point, I want to record this, and you do go into studio, it's a long period of time between that writing it and actually it coming out that you've probably had to move on to start writing for the project that's after those. So you to keep your head out of that project into a new one could be quite hard. Yeah.
But it kind of at the same time takes pressure off because you're not really particularly writing for anything. Like
No,
the album's
that's true.
done. We're just
Yes.
about to put that out.
Yeah.
Just going to write some things for fun
Yeah.
and just see what happens.
Are you thinking, and it's hard, there's no right or wrong with releasing, but do you think, like, when you put your album together, well, that sort of doesn't tie in with those songs. Do you keep them aside? And
Yeah, we have like a couple this time. I was for sure, let's put this on. But when I started hearing it all
Just
come
didn't
together,
flow.
I went, we'll hold this for a little
Yes.
while. And then other ones came in. And
yes.
and that's the good thing about being an independent artist. I've got
Yeah.
no one to answer to.
They know you're not
And my
doing that.
producer
Yeah.
just lets me do what I want. He just agrees with everything
Yeah.
pretty much,
Yeah.
which is really good.
But
too.
he'd tell you if it wasn't good.
Yeah,
Like, that's the beauty of that. And
yeah.
And I think in the world of singles now, when you have a song that doesn't really work on any of the albums, you can release them as singles.
Yeah.
And you still get to see the world in its and hold itself out there. And whereas it used to be, it was such an album world that those songs that didn't make that album often don't ever get the light of day. Whereas now there's opportunity for them to go out in the world.
Yeah, or come out in a different way, as you said.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So good. Yes. Thank you so much for coming to talk to us. I know we always say, there'll be 5 or 10 minute shows, and then I talk, and that's just silly.
We do
but
that.
we're good at that. I can't wait to see your show and see you out there. Fan Zone today.
Yeah.
Is it best place to just check your socials if you're not
Yeah.
sure?
Yeah, everything's on Instagram and Facebook page and all that.
Perfect. So make sure you follow on all of those platforms and get along today. And I keep telling you all, I want photos. We want to see it. We're in here doing shows, so we don't always get out to see these things. So please feel free to send them through to us. It's great to see everybody out and about. Come and visit us at the Atrium if you'd like to. We're here for the whole week. We're back tomorrow. We're here until 2:30 each day. So come down and say hi. We'd love to see you. It's air conditioned, there's seats, and there's a stage as
Very
well.
nice music.
So, it's perfect. Come down and have a cuppa and enjoy it. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Danni.
Thank
Have a
you.
great Christmas.
You too. We'll see you all.